Yeah, let's go, boy.
I said, "Are you ready?" Oh no, I'm
Give you a
clipping.
couple.
I got the clip playing.
All
All
right, let's
right.
get her going.
Hello, you all. This is TyVis here with another
So,
WWE podcast.
yeah, WWE. It's been a minute. My fault. Wrestling's been
Our
hot.
fault.
We've been training. No, not really.
Look at our bots, and that can be
Yeah,
the
we've been
judge of
training
that.
to hit the WWE ring.
We're gonna start with the octagon.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar. Yeah.
Many greats go back and forth
Yeah.
constantly between the square ring and the octagon.
Better record this.
Not including Ronda Rousey. I think that's what
Yeah,
Ty
she get
meant
out
to
of here.
say.
Yeah. So we just recently had Saturday Night Main Event and a Raw that we definitely watched and didn't have to see the highlights of.
Well, we definitely watched the highlights more than once.
What? Twice. Yeah, I think, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited that Bronson Reed is part of
Revolutionaries,
The Seth Rollins, yeah, the Revolutionary Group or whatever. I think that's a
the
good pick, even
re-evolution.
though him and Bronson or Braun Breaker had some beef.
Yeah.
I think they put it to the side.
Well, it is Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed and Seth had some beef.
Yeah,
Guess that's all done. He gave him a hug.
hug me, brother. You know.
I guess. I mean, Braun Breaker was about to lay waste.
Yeah, Braun Breaker don't like nobody. That's the thing.
He's a dog.
Oh.
If you're if the dog's owner is not happy, the dog not happy, brother.
No, don't like it.
That dog gonna eat.
Yeah, but I think that group. I think.
You got a
Dude,
little
I don't know.
you got a
That
little
thing.
visitor. Is he tanking all your hits?
I think I got him that time.
He might be able to
Yeah.
join the WWE if you keep it up.
I know that Bronson Reed. But yeah, I hope this group runs for a long time. Like I hope they destroy, like, because it's been so long since we've had like an Evolution Shield run, like Evolution where Triple H was the champion, Ric Flair and Batista were tag team champions, Randy Orton was the Intercontinental champion. That needs to happen with this group, I think. Seth Rollins wins Money in the Bank, and then who's to say he couldn't take the heavyweight title off of Jay? Because
Yeah. Gunther.
Jay and huh?
Gunther.
Yeah, Jay and Gunther. Wait, they're not fighting at Money in the Bank, right? I thought
I thought it
Cody and
was.
I thought Cody and Jay had a tag team match.
Ooh, I believe you're accuramundo on that.
Let's look it up, brother.
Let's get our facts straight. So
Let's look it up, brother.
don't
Yeah,
mind
because
me.
I think, I think whenever Cody made the save, he was like, "You got your two, and I got my brother."
Brother. Yeah, I do
But hear me
remember
out,
that.
dude. What if Seth Rollins wins the Money in the Bank,
And cashes in
and
that night.
then that night they just destroy him, and he comes out and he takes the gold from Jay, and Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are there, and no one can help. That would be diabolical
That would be. And Paul Heyman would be there to, just be there.
to watch. Yeah,
But yeah, you're
the
right. Cody
wise.
Rhodes and Jay versus Cena and Paul. Money in the Bank. So I guess their match is it the next one? I forget the one that they said.
Oh,
When
Cena and Paul. See, I forgot that part. I got you.
Yeah, it's Uso and Rhodes versus Cena and Paul.
I
Because
got you.
Cena at Saturday Night Live, he came in,
To attack Jay.
yeah, while he's fighting Paul.
Yeah. Okay. So it
That
may
started
not
that
crack down
rivalry.
like that. We'll see.
And
But I do
for
think
that
he
matter,
put
he could steal it
Money in
from
the Bank
Cena
on
too.
Seth Rollins.
Huh?
Say what?
What did you say?
What did you say?
You talking to me?
Talking to me? I think Seth should win Money in the Bank. I don't care who else is in it. Even Pence is in it, but I think give it to Seth.
Mm-hmm. Well, Seth can even take it off if he wins the Money in the Bank. He can even take it off Cena.
Yeah.
Nothing stopping him from being the last world champion.
Yep. I wouldn't be against it.
I gotta look at that back up because.
Back up, brother.
Yeah, I gotta back up. Gonna get knocked down.
That song was on NFL Street too.
Oh, that song?
Yeah.
He says it's in
Okay.
Phoenix. That's when he's gonna fight him. So what's the next PLE in Phoenix?
WrestleMania. That's in Vegas again.
What?
They changed it.
It's in
Supposed to be
Vegas.
it's supposed to be in New Orleans, and they changed it.
Are you serious?
I'm pretty serial, dude. Captain Crunch, bro.
It says it'll be held in October. Oh. I think what I typed in isn't what I'm looking for.
October last year, bro.
You don't want to know what I just looked at.
Hope you had your incognito browser on.
Oh, it's incognito, all right. Monday Night Raw, June 9th is in Phoenix.
So it'd be the Raw after Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
Is that when they're going to do it, though? That's kind of a high-class match for it to be on a show. But I kind of like that. You don't have to wait like a month.
Yeah.
Let them build up this plot armor.
Jey Uso plot armor.
So it's just a Monday Night Raw. I guess that's why they didn't mention an actual match. Okay.
Yeah, they'll probably advertise it a little bit. And then have Jey win.
Yeah, have Jey win, and then potentially Seth Rollins comes in. So, the question for tonight for you all is, who will be released next? Keep that in mind. We're going to go through our picks later in this podcast, give our ideas, and we can give a little synopsis why, or we can just leave it cold and dry. You know, don't mention a word. Say this is going to be the guy, and he's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, they seem to be cutting a lot of people. Couple bangers that I thought, some good ones, like Braun Strowman. I don't know why, but second time they've cut him this year, so
they're bangers, and they're active. Like they actually are doing stuff. They're not.
And I thought Braun Strowman had something going with what is it?
Fatu.
Jacob Fatu.
He did.
Like that was like highly anticipated, I thought, and then the next thing you know, he's out, and then he's gone.
Yeah, I'm not sure the reason for the cuts, but they did put, as we mentioned, Fatu's in the contender or qualifier match for the Money in the Bank between Andrade and him, Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, him. I think Carmelo would win.
That would be an interesting Money in the Bank, judging by who's already in there. I mean, you got Seth Rollins, you got Penta, LA Knight, and Solo. But look how much bad blood there would be if Fatu got in.
Oh, Fatu got in there. He might
With
win.
Solo, he's gonna cheat Solo. Like they'll work together the first couple hands, and then he's gonna cheat him.
Solo's on the ladder. He pushes it over.
I don't know who it is, but there's a guy that Solo's got now in the group, in the new bloodline, and they're like, "This guy's not my blood. He's not my family."
Yeah,
that's what Fatu says.
I don't think he's Samoan.
Yeah, who is that? Do you know? You seen him?
So he's from like I forget.
I'm putting you on the wire there.
I know who you're talking about. I didn't know much about him, but apparently he's beat he beat Damian Priest in another wrestling organization. He's beat Jacob Fatu, or not Jacob Fatu. Yeah, he's beat. I think he's beat. He had beef with Jacob Fatu in the other wrestling. That's why they were kind of had face to face. He's beat Penta. I think he's beat Penta. He's beat a lot of the big stars, you know.
Okay.
But the thing is like he's smaller than Solo and Jacob Fatu, and he's not as menacing.
Yeah. He kind of has the Rick Boogs stash.
Yeah, he's like a small Otis.
Yeah, small Otis. I can see that.
Small Otis.
But it's kind of like you bring him on, which there might be a reason, but you bring him on, but you're cutting these stars that's already got a name for themselves. So they must have done something that's not too appealing. The stars that they cut. There must be a reason.
Yeah, I don't know. But with that, I could honestly see.
Oh, wait, don't do your pick yet. We don't want to hear that yet. Get out of here.
Hey, don't let me forget. Don't let me forget, dude.
If you want to say it, it's fine. I wanted to mention one thing though before we got into that part of the podcast.
Brother.
If you slide so far back, do you disappear in the darkness?
Yeah, I do. Watch.
You're like Homer Simpson. Do I disappear in the Woompos?
Nope.
Wow, I'm really far back too. It's gonna eat me.
Let's see here. Here, hold on. I'll just do it. Let's see.
The assistive technology reading my body is very, very good. You thought the darkness was your ally. I was bored in it. Quote, quote.
There we go.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That's what you call dark.
My RAM chips are bright white. They're titanium white.
That's the only light you got going on right now.
Yeah.
That is a bright RAM chip.
Flashbang. Kidding.
Boom.
I like it dark.
I'm gonna tell Jushishi that you flashed the whole WWE universe.
It's fine, dude. I gotta get my name out there somehow.
Some people start in those dark web sectors, don't they?
Yeah, this is our dark web.
How many people are watching on there? Web. Comment, respond, hit a like.
Hit a like if you ever been on dark web.
If you ever been, if you are still are.
You watching from the dark web?
So, the group Re-Evolution, Seth Rollins and his gang, they're kind of building popularity right now. Mm-hmm. And you can see, I think it's been happening for a while, but it's kind of up and down like a roller coaster, but the Judgment Day is kind of phasing, with people and interest, and everybody's kind of like doing stuff intentionally almost against one another.
Yeah, so, it's almost a gimmick, like a gimmick group at this point.
Yeah.
No one takes them seriously anymore.
So I'm seeing that they might either be phased out or there might be a really big clash between the two factions and they combine maybe something in that vein. So what do you foresee with that group? You think it's going to eventually phase out?
I think they need to. Honestly, if they're not going to do anything with it, they're just a gimmick group right now. Like, go ahead and get rid of them, dude. Let Finn become the Finn that we miss.
The demon.
Let him have a solo run. Let Dominic and just get Finn out of the group. I could see Finn out of the group. Get Finn out of the group. Let him do his singles run. Let him go get his title back. And you can let the Dominic be the head guy.
Which he's kind of acting like it.
Yeah, let him run the group for a while, and then probably dismantle them. Have them like destroy them or something.
Get Liv and Raquel out of there too.
Oh yeah. Get Liv and Raquel. I feel like eventually they'll have a hash out eventually, and they'll get separated, but for now it's a gimmick group. You know, you need them, like, but they're not doing nothing. That's it, dude.
Not as a group, at least, except for ruining the other people's opportunities.
Yeah, dude. Because like I seen a clip. It said 2020. I think it was 2023 Judgment Day, and they played their music, and I was like, bro. I was like, when it had Damien, all right, and it was like, dun, and I was like, there needs to be a powerful song like with that group, with him and Finn and Dominic and Rhea.
That was a
Bro, that was
powerful
a
group.
that was a bad group. And then after they left, it's just been a joke ever since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see this new Re-Evolution group coming after him just to do it, you know,
their first encounter was this past Monday.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, because they had that triple threat for the Money in the Bank qualifier.
Oh, that is right. With and Finn slid the chair, or Dom slid the chair in there.
He slid it haphazardly in the middle of the ring where Finn had to go after it and then get stomped on it.
Yeah, it's because he didn't have his chicken nuggets, dude. If Liz would have let him eat his chicken nuggets, his blood sugar would have been just right. He could have slid that chair right in.
And that's why Liv and Raquel are leaving the group. He keeps eating those chicken nuggets.
Oh, he's eating the nuggets. He needs to quit to get in trouble.
The one-liners from Carlito. I wish they would do something with him. He's pretty stocky, but he's kind of like just a comedic, like Hulk is for the Marvel universe. He's just a comedic relief at the moment.
Yeah. He's a big brute, kind of, but he's comedic relief.
He's like Schwarzenegger while he's doing the one-liners, but he's never the serious Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Where he actually gets stuff done. He's just always the goofy one.
Yeah.
Like Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah, but that's like that whole group, you know? They're all goofy and doofy. But when they're in the ring, they're all good. You know what I mean? Like, they're all so good in the ring. But, like, I think we talked about it with Dom in the ring. And, he gets his shirt and he's, flapping it around. He's got the title. He's doing all this. But then when he gets into the back there, he comes up to Finn. He's like, hey, Finn, can I talk to you for a second? I'm just like, bro, who is this guy? Who is it? You're a champion, dude. Like, don't. Oh, can I talk? Man, I just don't like the way this is going. I'm like, bro, keep the character. The character changed way too much for me for that. It kind of killed it for me for his vibe. But oh well. Uh-oh, the sky is falling.
Yeah, it is. I hear it. Dropping out like a bucket.
I'm excited for this group. I hope they do let them run for a while.
Re-Evolution?
Yeah, Re-Evolution. Because they got 3 stars now. You don't need, I don't think they need one more person. But, so 3 that they got now is technically, or basically 4 people anyway. Tsunami Man.
Yeah, he crushed CM Punk.
Poor fella.
Or wiped him out like a surfer.
Wiped him out. He wiped him out.
So, we did brush over Saturday Night Live, or Saturday Night Main Event, rather. What'd you think about the alter ego of Ron Cena? What do you think about that?
Ron Cena was pretty good. It was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I liked how he whipped out all the signature moves. Yeah. But that was the only time he had any grace. The rest of the time he was getting rolled over.
Yeah. The match itself was, it is what it is. But sometimes, man, I don't mean to harp on complain a lot. But, man, these squash matches, they can get so ridiculous. I think what sold me on them, or what got me notice them, is Cody Rhodes. Okay, I was on that Cody hating train for a while.
What we're gonna talk about?
What are we gonna talk about? But dude, every match he would come out, or his first few opponents, Kevin Owens. Oh, you're my best friend. I don't want to hurt you. Blah blah blah. Sami Zayn, and I'm just like, oh, you're my best friend. I don't want to hurt you.
You're my best friend's best friend.
Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, all these are squash matches. You know he's gonna win everything, and so I was just like, oh well, it is. And then this one, same thing. You know he's not gonna win. You watch it because of John Cena, and you know it's Ron Cena. So you
Yeah,
kind of you're in it anyway, just like emotionally invested,
he
but
was gonna
knowing there's
whoop.
absolutely no way that he's gonna win.
He's gonna beat the hustle, loyalty, and respect back into him.
Yeah, he almost did, and then he got hit in the face with the title belt.
Oh, that was after the match. He got the low blow first.
Yeah, bro, I don't know. I love. Okay, speaking of R-Truth, remember when he was trying to get into the Judgment Day? No, that was peak. That was peak, I think, because like
That was
I
beautiful.
think who was I think Finn was hitting him or something like that, and he rolled out, and he was like, "That hurts. He's hitting me for real." And he's like, "You said, remember?" And he's like, "This is real, bro." He's like, "I know. That was an initiation. That's why you guys beat me up, bro."
Davian
Yeah, no
Priest tried to
idea.
kick him out the entire time.
Yeah, the whole time, and he just embraced him. Eventually, he just embraced. That's whenever Damian Priest started turning face. Like whenever he was like starting to be a good guy, he kept going toward. He kept going toward it. He was like, "Oh man, I'm getting more used to him." He was smiling and cracking. So
It's the
that's
Ron
whenever he
Cena
started.
infestation.
Yeah,
It grows on
that's
you.
it. Yeah, it grew on him. But he cut it off because he had the Miz. Then the Miz turned on him. poor, poor R-Truth.
Yeah, speaking of the Miz right now, he's with Carmelo Hayes. They're
Oh,
doing a
is he?
thing against Aleister Black because Aleister Black kind of uh, kind of goofed Miz's character. He come out and immediately just took Miz down,
Yeah,
which he's a brute. Yeah, he's going to.
yeah,
But him and Carmelo Hayes, Miz and Carmelo Hayes are going after Aleister Black, and then actually they were in the triple threat, and that's how LA Knight won. He took advantage of I forget who got hit, but somebody got hit by the black
Black
foot.
Mass.
Oh, was it Black Mask? Yeah, yeah. And LA Knight pushed Aleister Black out of the ring and pinned the
Oh
guy.
my.
I think it was Hayes. I'm pretty sure it was Hayes that got pinned.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
because he's fighting Andrade. It was Miz. Miz must
Miz.
have been
Okay.
with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Push
Yeah.
him out of the ring. Can't get back up. You're not athletic. Get down.
It was hilarious. Yeah.
That was pretty good. Our boy LA Knight back in it again.
Kind of excited for tomorrow to see what they do. We're 1 week away from a few days. 1 week and a few days away from Money in the Bank.
Yeah, yeah. I like Money in the Bank. It's one of my faves. I just like to know who's gonna get that briefcase and who's gonna the anticipation of like every week of it being. Now I hope they don't do the whole. I think they were pretty good with it this time on not doing the fake cash ins a lot. But I think with Damien, it was like every week it was like a fake cash in,
Well,
fake cash in,
Tiffy,
fake
it was
cash
a lot
in.
too.
Yeah, Tiffy was a lot. I think they settled down near the end because hers were more like, oh, I see her laying on the ground. Oh, I've got the briefcase in my hand. Let me go cash it in, and then she magically wakes up and looks at it. It's like, oh shoot, I'm caught red-handed.
I was here to help you. I'm gonna hit him with the case.
Here to help you. Who was the guy at Money in the Bank?
Uh,
Was
uh,
that Priest?
yeah, I know Priest was it. He won immediately though.
Yeah. Was that the same one? Was
No,
that the
no,
same one?
Priest won at WrestleMania, didn't he? Because
Yeah,
McIntyre made a mistake.
he cashed in at WrestleMania.
Yeah, there was a different guy that won. Who was in that match? Because I'm trying to think back. Hey, we got our best friend here, and he knows all.
Google.
So last year was 2024, right?
I think so.
It goes by so fast. Drew McIntyre was actually the Money in Bank winner last year. He said he was unsuccessful in the cash-in attempt at the same event, losing the World Heavyweight Championship to Damian Priest due to outside interference with CM Punk.
Dang, I wish I could remember that.
So apparently he cashed in the same night. I think I do remember that. I forget who Damian Priest was against, though. I think he was against Gunther. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, the triple threat match.
I thought it was a one-on-one.
No. Yeah, one-on-one, him and Seth Rollins.
Oh, Damian Priest and Seth Rollins?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at that. I don't remember that. I vaguely do. Because it was, they said if Priest lost, he had to leave the Judgment Day.
It was Seth Rollins. It was
And
Seth
Seth
Rollins. Well, it turned into a triple threat match because of the briefcase. But it was just this one-on-one.
Yeah.
And then Tiffy was the other winner.
Yeah, she cashed in finally.
And she actually got it.
Yeah, she actually got it, yeah.
And I saw Charlotte Flair recently. She's got a whole new look.
Bro, does she not look like a different person?
She does, don't she?
Yeah, like I actually seen somebody post on, I think it was Facebook, and they were like, "This is like the fifth person I've seen play through Charlotte Flair," and I was like, "Bro, that makes sense." I like her better in this look. Like I do. She looks more natural. Like
she does.
Her face looks more natural. Like I don't know what. Even Chelsea, she was like, "Why does she look so different? She looks better. She looks healthier." And I was like, "I don't know." I was like, she's like the only person I've seen who have like multiple bodies and faces.
Well, she actually did undo some of her cosmetic surgery.
Yeah, well, maybe that's what it was.
So that's what changed her, and to me, she wasn't very appealing. But remember this fact, Ty. You can tell Chelsea or Chushay this. Old paint looks good on, or new paint looks good on the old barn.
It's pretty good. Old paint, new paint looks good on an old barn.
Yeah, new paint looks good on an old barn, and just let Chushay know that she's not the new paint. She's the latter.
New paint looks good.
Do it. Do it before the next time I come over because I don't want to get hurt. Let it simmer down a little bit first.
Just don't eat the deep fried Oreos if you do.
Oh, man.
They might be laced. That's why she asked me, she's like, "What do you want for Father's Day?" She usually asks for like some tools or something like that or a car part. And this time I was like, "Nah, I just want a meal." Told her the meal, and I was like, "For dessert, I want ice cream brownies."
That's beautiful.
Dude, so, yeah, that's how
I'll be there.
Oh, please. Come on.
2, please.
Remember, what did we have? Double Dad Thursdays, right?
Yeah.
That was funny. Yeah, so whenever me and Chelsea, we first started living together, I was like, I think like a little over 200 pounds, 210, something like that. So I wasn't very big, but I was still, big. But, and then she introduced me to brownies with ice cream on top. I'm talking like for a month or two, almost every day, because she would make a sheet of brownies, right? So I was working second shift. So, bro, I'd come in, pop a brownie in, put it in the microwave, pop a scoop of ice cream in there, dude, and just... I ballooned, dude. I ballooned.
Now I know. Now I know the story.
You fattened me up so I couldn't get away, dude.
That's what they all do. Hey, that means they love you. They don't want anyone else to love you.
Guess so. I guess so.
Because I've seen those pictures where you're like a rod. You could hide behind a small tree or...
Yeah, now I'm built like a back road, dude.
How many brownies you got today, Ty?
Yeah, Yeah, I got all the curves for you,
You
brother.
got the curves.
All right, back to wrestling.
Yeah.
But
Enough about this madness.
enough having fun. Wait,
All
we're
right.
having fun.
You ready to give away who's going to be released next? I
Yeah,
have a feeling you know.
I have two.
Oh, one for women and men, or two men, two women?
I have possibly three, but I'll say two for sure. I don't know which one, but I'll give you the option of two.
I'm going to have
So
one.
we're gonna have one.
So you're going to have three options.
Yeah. So mine is I forgot her name. Stark.
Because she's
Tony
injured.
Stark. Yeah, not Tony Stark. I forget her name every time. But yeah, her. She just got injured. I feel like after she gets back, I don't
Zoe
think it'll be
Stark.
long. Zoe Stark. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like she'll be gone soon. She was kind of in that realm with Alba Fire, and all them who just got released.
Well, wait, Alba Fire? Oh, yeah, Alba Fire. The other girl's still there. She's with the, what's the group that goes with Chelsea Green? Hervis.
Oh yeah, I know her
Secret
like
Hervis.
entourage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's that other girl, I forget her name, but she's with them. The
yeah,
one that teamed with Alba Fire.
yeah. That's odd. I feel like that should have been switched around. I thought Alba Fire was the better one, but it's on me. It's
I
on
don't
me.
know.
And then my other one, either Tonga Loa or Tonga Tonga.
I think they're already gone, brother.
See,
Because
and
I
it
haven't
reminded
seen
me
them.
when you talked about Jeff Cobb. Jeff
That's his
Cobb, that's
name?
his name. Yeah, they call him JC Mateo, I think now, or something like that. But yeah, I think one of those guys, if not both, I think at least one of them's gone. I think if you bring him in there, you get one guy who can do what both of those guys can do, probably better. So I feel like it's one or both of those.
Yeah. Because, dude, I haven't seen the guy that used to have the eye patch. Yeah, Rip.
RIP.
I haven't seen the guy that did. I think he's Tongaloa. I
Yeah.
think it's that one. I haven't seen him in forever.
No, I haven't either.
I haven't even heard about him, but except for Google. Google says that's the new bloodline, so it hasn't been updated yet. But because JC Mateo's not on there yet, but
It is.
Tama Tonga, he was the crazy one that whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But after Fatu won, he like mellowed out instantly.
Yeah.
He was the voice of reason, and we don't need that. That's who Solo is supposed to be.
Yeah, he's supposed to be well, see the same, like whenever Solo come in, he was like the brute. Like everyone was like, oh my gosh. Even like Roman Reigns seemed to appear to be like scared of him at times. And then after a while he just kind of fell back, into like some sort of different role. And he was like unbeatable, even like demolishing John Cena. And then Tonga, the first Tonga brother, he come in, and then he was that he was like unbeatable. I was like, oh my lord, these guys are bad. And then like a week later, he was like, nah, you're not that good, And
His plot armor fell
but
off.
yeah, but Jacob Fatu, he shattered that. Like he's been the guy since the beginning.
Yeah, I mean he do a move that usually knocks people out. Wow, that's bright.
My McAfee security telling me that I need to stop looking up stuff that I look up.
Wait, why do you have McAfee? We have Avast.
I don't know, dude. It just popped up on my computer.
That's why you have problems.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you downloaded it.
Uninstall that junk, brother. Get that
You
McAfee
say,
out of here.
dude,
That's
honestly, I don't know how it got on my computer.
That's-
It just popped up randomly.
it's Russian espionage. Get it out of here. So
Let's see. Do you accept to make changes to your computer? Yes. I'm just kidding.
So
I get it.
so Fatu, yeah, even to this day, like he takes a hard hitting hit and he just gets right back up like nothing
Yeah.
happened.
I like that. I like that. And they don't do it over the top either. It's not like every move he gets hit with, he's done. Like they do it in like the right moments.
Yeah.
Like whenever you think he's getting beat down, he gets beat down. But then all of a sudden he gets hit with one move, and then the camera pans and he's standing behind you, and I'm like, bro, you're about to get
He's the
destroyed.
werewolf.
Yeah,
He's gonna prey on you.
yeah.
He is
So
like
who's your pick there?
the the one I had, and I know it seems too early to say this name, but if we look at how they did, um, and they may have not released this other girl before they did this last time, but Sonya Deville,
Mm-hmm.
because she was kind of MIA for a while. She comes
Yeah,
back for a couple matches, and then she's released
yeah.
reportedly. So I feel like because of her recent performance, especially with the title shot with Tiffy, I think Charlotte Flair is going to be one on the chopping block.
Oh, dude, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming.
Out of
I'd be down
nowhere!
for it.
But yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
that's my
I can
opinion.
see that. I don't think she's happy with her role.
Yeah, that's why the
Because when
whole look over or change.
yeah, and I think like I know it's wrestling, but I feel like she has to have the crowd like on her side. You know what I mean?
Even when she's a
Like
heel.
yeah, like Dominic Mysterio, good guy outside of the ring. He plays a heel 24/7, but he embraces the heel. Like he embraces it. He loves it. Her, like, what confused me about her when I start, well, this is why I strongly agree with you, is she was cutting a promo and she was as a heel against Tiffany Stratton. And she was talking bad against the people that were there and Tiffy. Well, then the next week she comes back and she's like, "Guys, what are you doing? I thought we were friends." And I'm like, "Bro," and she tried so hard to like get over as a face again. And I'm like, "Why are you doing this? You're a heel. Be a heel. They're booing you. Just embrace it."
Yeah,
You could be one of the top female heels in the WWE, but you want so bad just to be liked, like
yeah.
just be a heel.
And some people do like the heels, like Cena right now. It's a love hate relationship right now with everybody.
Yeah,
There's some
yeah,
things you love about it. There's some things you don't like so much, but you
yeah,
you still chant for them.
yeah. Even like what's his name? Not Austin Theory, but
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller. He loves being a heel. He'll tell you he's like, "No, I love it. I don't want to be I love being the bad guy." But yeah, Charlotte. I just don't think she can find her own lane. Like she's at that. Tiffany was right. She's at that. She's old news now. Like. But to me, the biggest thing is like she just can't do anything unless she's got a title. Unless she's got a title, she's irrelevant. So yeah, get out of here.
Well, I
Get
think
out of
she's
here.
she's trying to build back up to it because she did try to qualify, but she lost to Julia.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think she directly lost, but she was in that triple threat match where she lost.
Yeah. Which I'm surprised that she actually like Tiffany actually won that match. At was it Mania? I think. I'm very surprised that she did
Uh,
win that match. I figured Charlotte would just be like, "Nah, this is my this is my time to shine."
yeah, that was Mania. Who
Yeah,
did she? Didn't she fight at Backlash too?
yeah. She
Tiffy?
fought. Who did she fight at Backlash?
Because I remember her tooth was chipped. Was that WrestleMania? That was Charlotte.
Yeah, because Charlotte won the Rumble.
Ah, yeah. Charlotte won the Rumble. Wait, has Charlotte been back that long? The Rumble's in January, right?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Yeah, remember because she came out like 23rd or 25th, something like that.
Oh,
So I think you almost called it or something like that.
let's see. I got a look at my cheating friend that has all the answers.
Yeah. We're
The
just gonna
Allegiant
have to.
Stadium. I was there the week before
Yeah, you
WrestleMania.
was taking pictures with the title belt.
All right, so Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte Flair. So she chipped her tooth there. So did Tiffany fight in Backlash?
Dude, I can't remember Backlash. That's bad, ain't it?
It's so much
The
happened here
shade.
lately. Alexa
The
Bliss
shade.
confronts her on SmackDown.
Oh, yeah, they had their little.
Oh, she calls Alexis Bliss and Charlotte Flair obsolete.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember that. No,
Yeah.
Tiffy didn't fight in Backlash. It was Cena versus Orton, Gunther and McAfee, Dominic and Penta, Valkyrie and Lynch, Fatu and LA Knight,
Oh, okay.
Damian Priest and McIntyre for a fatal 4-way.
Yeah, I mean that's whenever Jeff Cobb was there. Yeah, that's right.
I actually don't think I watched that fatal 4-way match.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Those are heavy renowned stars like LA
Yeah,
Knight, Damian Priest, and Drew
yeah.
McIntyre.
If you haven't watched it, watch it. Watch the full match. It's a
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna try
It's
that
a really good match.
because
I'm not gonna say anything about it, but it's very good.
I don't know if my mind just escapes me, but that seems like that'd be a very classic match, and I would have remembered that. At least I would
Yeah,
think. Now I
yeah.
did like the steel cage match between Drew McIntyre and Damon Priest this
Yeah,
past Saturday.
yeah. Where he
But
walks
that,
out the door.
yeah, he walks out the door. That guy, the announcer guy, Ventura,
Yeah,
Joe Ventura, he makes a good point. You know, why are they allowed just to walk out the door? Even the ref holding it for them,
yeah. It's
walk out the
like it's
door.
almost pointless to be in the cage because they're like, "Oh, you can't escape." I'm like, "Yes, you can."
You
You
said,
literally just
yeah,
walk over, and as you're walking over there, and you make eye contact with the ref, he opens the door.
yeah, and
You
he
know,
holds it.
like
He holds it for you. You don't even have to
yeah.
do any
Yeah.
effort.
Well, I mean, even CM Punk and Seth Rollins when they had their match, both of them multiple times would go over there to the door and they would open it and they would get the door and shut it. And they're like, "Nah, I'm not leaving yet." And I'm like, "That's cool, but like at any moment you can leave."
They should at least make it where you have to open the door yourself. That's not something that's just going to be open for you.
Yeah, maybe leave a key. You got to get the key, then you got to get the or something.
Because I
Or
remember Reigns
come
did
over the
that
top.
too back in the day when he was still reigning.
Reigning champion.
I think it was Rey Mysterio he did it too. He handcuffed him to the cage and then he walked out the door.
Oh, that's a good one.
So he's
That's a
sitting
good
there
one.
and he's handcuffed right at the door and he's trying to get Reigns' feet before he gets out. And Reigns like, well, goodbye. Just walks over him.
See, you're handcuffed.
That's
You're
pretty wild.
handcuffed, boy.
But yeah, that doesn't make too much sense. They should make it where there's no door at all, and the cage comes down on top of the two superstars.
Yeah, yeah,
So the only choice they
yeah,
have is to escape.
yeah. Which I guess I don't know. I don't think it's too dangerous to escape. Do you? If the
Well,
superstars can't climb up and over, then don't put them in the match. You know what I mean?
they climb up and jump off the top of it into
Yeah.
the
So what?
ring.
So you're telling me they can't climb over and then climb down? Like
I
if they
guess
can't,
because
then just.
there's no one catching them on the other side.
I thought about that too. I'm like, maybe, but don't put them in the match then. Don't put them in a steel
Yeah.
cage match.
Hmm.
Who knows?
I mean, they don't have to jump from the top. They can walk down the side, just like
Yeah,
they
they can.
walked
Yeah,
up.
yeah. I've seen them walk. They'll get to the top, and then most of the guys that they're over 6 foot. So usually all they do is just hang down. They just crawl down like 2 or 3 times and they just jump.
Yeah.
It's like a 3 or 4 foot drop, I guess. I don't know.
So I guess I can see the safety concerns. You don't want to put somebody high profile like we get in GM mode. You get someone that's too fatigued, they're gonna get
Yeah,
injured, right? Very
yeah.
easily. But another GM lesson. But
Rest your
I
super
don't
sprint.
know. I think week to week they should have enough time to recover because they're not on both shows at all times.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it is, but I just say don't put them in the match if they can't climb over.
Yeah.
But the steel cage is a big match.
I
It's
mean,
a
look at
spectacle, I guess, to see it live.
look at McIntyre. I mean, he got busted open by CM Punk the last time he was in the cage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That
Talk
was a
about
sale, right?
traumatic.
That was a sale. Hit him with a box, a Craftsman toolbox to the dome.
Yeah, I think that would be a little more disturbing than falling off the side of the cage.
That's Mick Foley. He knows.
Or does he?
He don't do it.
Which personality?
Cactus Jake.
All right, well that's all I have.
Yeah, me too. Just a general conversation to get us back into the
Podcasting,
talks of wrestling.
WWE
And
talk.
let me talk to you.
Let
Yeah,
me talk to you. Yeah.
yeah. I gotta get my.
Night.
Oh, dude, I might put my LA Night pop in my computer.
Hey, you should show it off. You got it around?
No, it's Chelsea's got it put up. I have to go ask her what she's done with it.
Hmm. So,
I was just because I thought I put it up here, but I didn't.
so whose is it really? Is it yours or hers? You just fade.
If I wasn't so pale, dude, I would be gone.
Yeah, you did get you were gone on my screen. Who's that? Io Sky. Yeah, no. Oh, that one actually does go to one of the people. It's K Adams, I think.
That was Chelsea.
Was it?
Yeah, Kay Adams picked Rhea. I picked Bianca. I think you picked. Did you pick Rhea?
I think I picked the same as Chuseishi. I think.
Yeah.
Io?
Yeah.
Wasn't
Well, I
Io
didn't
in
know
that
you picked
match?
Rhea. Yeah.
You're talking about the women's championship, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
Oh
picked
shit.
Io.
This is not hers then.
No,
We're
I
gonna have to
didn't.
draw
I
for
wasn't
this.
in the drawing.
We have to draw for it now. Or you could fight. You guys could fight.
I guess we need to go back to the B footage and watch, make sure I did pick the right one.
Nah, you guys can just fight. It's okay. I believe you.
Okay, you got the octagon set up yet?
I do.
Octagon!
Well, I guess if we're done, I'm gonna get something to drink. Parched.
All right, you all.
I've been Ty.
I'm still Viz.
He still is.
And we are out.
Someone help my friend. He's drowning.
No.